Hello parents, my name is Andy Hansen and if you're receiving this video, I am your child's English teacher. I wanted to take a second to introduce myself if I didn't see many of you at parent back to school night, but I wanted to at least let you see my face. I wanted to walk you through a few things just as we kind of get things rolling. And I apologize I didn't get this out earlier in the week, but it's been kind of a hectic week. Okay, well, first thing, all of you should have received an invitation to join my Google Classroom with your student as a parent. Now, in so doing, that will open you up to receive notifications of when I post a new assignment and that sort of thing. Now, I'm sure most of you are more familiar with Google Classroom now than maybe you might have been a few years ago because of COVID, but let me just show you a few things. So maybe we'll start with English since I have most students in there. All right. As you can see on here, I'm doing this as a teacher view, but I think it would be similar to what you would see. You have a class stream, and this is where assignments are posted in the order that they're posted in. What I'd recommend if you're working through your student and trying to help them keep caught up on things if they have to be absent, especially because of COVID, I have all the week's assignments. I'm going to have them spaced out based on the date, okay? So the first thing on here is the syllabus. I would recommend that all of you look at that. There's some information on there about COVID. There's information about the class. You don't have to sign anything, but it is there for your viewing, and I'd again recommend you look at it. On here I have assignments, lessons that we do. I'm eventually also, if need be, going to start posting some recordings from classes or after class just to kind of fill in students if they have to be home for extended periods of time. If I have to be home for an extended period of time for whatever reasons with COVID, I will try to record all of my lessons from at home and I will share them with you here, and I'll let you know in an email as well. Okay, so syllabus, and this is where the assignments are. As far as other things go, let me just always strongly encourage each of you to always be checking PowerSchool. I'll try to send out emails regularly if I have concerns about grades, but the first line of defense for you is to just be checking PowerSchool. It always happens every year that I have a handful of students who maybe aren't always 100% upfront with their parents about their grades, and so they just don't check. And then when we get near the end of this school year, or near the end of the trimester, they get a phone call from me and it's like, oh, they said they were doing well. Please just be checking that at least weekly. I think most of your students' teachers, including myself, are going to try to update this as much as we can. So, just being on top of it from the beginning, I think can better ensure student success. Okay, and I know the grand majority of you do that, but again, let me just strongly encourage you, if that's not a habit that you're into, please do so. And secondly, if you ever need to get a hold of me, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. In my syllabus, I have a thing here so you can shoot me a text message if you need. It's on a thing called Remind. It's a very simple way to do it. I give instructions in there. You can even call the school and they can punch you through if it's during my prep. But I'm just so excited for this trimester. I think it's going to be awesome. We are kind of on shaky ground about what the future is going to be like this year, but we're going to do our best we can. I've been so glad to get to know your kids even just in this week's time. It's just been so nice to have bodies in the classroom again. So that is the sum of my message for you. I hope that this helped. And again, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have questions or concerns. And I think this is going to be a fantastic trimester. All right, thanks, guys.